Hello, this is Ted from the Lead Beacon. I'd spoken to Chelsea last week about sending over a free video about three things that you guys can do actually right away to help bring in more customers to your business. Um, I'm not sure, people don't necessarily know why I do this, so I'll give you a quick overview why I do it. Um, we give free pointers on how to help do things digitally, to be found on Google, to improve Google business profile, and to get more leads and customers into your business. We do these videos, a certain portion of people, like what they see and they have us do the work for them. Certain portion decide to do it themselves. Some people don't, they're just happy with how things are going. So I just want to put together a quick attack plan of what you can do or have us do for free for you. I mean, we don't do it for free, but you can do it for free, and the video is free. So I'm going to give you three things that you can do today, and I'll show you some numbers and data. If you like what you see, please feel free to reach back out to me. We'd love to help you out. We have some really good tricks up our sleeves that we know how to do to really get you found on Google. So what the three things I'm going to show you, we'll start first with the content. I'm here on your site, taking a picture, taking an overview about the site. There's three things that Google really cares very much about. One is content. Content is all of the information on your site, the wording, the pictures, the content behind the pictures. The content gives you the opportunity to place specific keywords, buyer intent keywords, so that when somebody's searching, for a car charger in Syracuse, New York, I use Syracuse because you're performing well in Oswego. Oswego's, as you know, is a small market, and your website's doing very well there because you're a very established business with good reviews. So you are established there, but when you go to Syracuse, which is one of the markets that you say you serve, you're not being found either on the Google Map Pack or or Google organic search. Organic search is the most important. Map Pack is becoming more and more important, and AI search is becoming more and more important. So content gives us the opportunity to get all those keywords into your site. Right now you have, it's around 750 to 800 words. We like 1,500 words on your homepage. It's not just about the words, but it's about buyer intent keywords being plugged into your site. So Google will find you. Google reads the words. It is looking for basically, a few items. Just want to make sure what you do, who you do it for, and any relevant information around that. So where you do it, who you do it for, and what exactly you do. So that's going to give you authority by having a lot of content with good keywords. You don't want to stuff keywords in. It's got to be natural. But the more keywords that you really are found for, the more you're going to be able to be found. When I look at Syracuse, you're getting about 350 searches, organic searches per month that are just searching for miscellaneous electricians and electrical work in Syracuse. When I look at your town, it's obviously much smaller, so there's a few dozen searches. Your organic is actually performing quite well. For your area, your website is performing well, but when you get to the other markets that you serve, it's not showing up at all. So I know I repeated that, but it's kind of important. So content, we want to make sure you have enough of it and the correct content. Second thing we look at is citations. Citations are basically registries that keep your name, address, and phone number. It's got to be very succinct and exact from one page to the next. So these registries are like Yelp, Better Business Bureau, Angie's List. Angie's is, even if you don't buy leads from them, they have registries. There's tons of registries out there, but it's very important to have them very exact. It needs, like, capitalization, spacing, everything needs to be exact. Otherwise, Google does not link them together. Citations, they're also known as NAPs, name, address, phone numbers. That's what gets you found on the Google business profile on the map pack. So when you look for electricians in Syracuse, electrician Syracuse, New York. We're going to come up here. These are the guys that are being found in the map pack. They're being found because they have content and a lot of good reviews. So Guardian, Kelly is the first one that comes out organically. So I kind of gave you a little bit of comparison with Kelly. Now, you have much better backlinks. You have much more. You have 331 backlinks, and they only have 51. The reason that they're finding them is because your site's not optimized for different locations. Content-wise, go back to content. Content-wise, you want to have a page for every area that you service. Now, that service area page should be about 750 words with all of the keywords embedded in it. So content is for your main page. You want to get your main page to have a lot of authority. Then your service pages, we want to build those out. You want to build those out so that each area will find you. And then your whole page overall becomes much more robust. Kelly's not, the good news is it's very easy to overtake these guys because nobody in the Syracuse market's doing a good job, which is very surprising because, it's a fairly good sized market. So there's a ton of opportunity. There's 340 searches for these things. This guy who comes up number one is not even getting 10% of them. You have the opportunity to get 40, 50 of them by just being pumped up. It's surprising to me that the market, how fragmented it is. There's a lot of opportunity. Citations, getting your Google business profile to really be more robust. We might even want to create a new business profile in Syracuse, so you can have multiple Google business profiles for different locations, even if you're only based in Oswego. That's possible to do, and that will help you a lot also. So the third thing is backlinks. So we went over content, citations, which are a type of backlink, but true backlinks are where other sites reference your page. This is the juice. We call it link juice, where other sites, especially sites with a good domain rating, meaning if they're really good sites. Look at your Better Business Profile domain rating of 93. This is a super duper strong backlink. This Best 30 Electricians, this is a great, there's some really solid backlinks that you have here. So the domain ratings are quite high on most of your backlinks. So that's good. The issue is that they're pumping you up for your small market as opposed to kind of using all that juice that it has to help you be found in bigger markets. So there's tons and tons of opportunity to take the strength that you already have and focus it into other areas. I almost feel like you're wasting a lot of this power that you have with these backlinks because kind of the design of your site, you mention all these areas, but it doesn't really build out on those areas. So backlinks, you have better backlinks than these guys as well. They have some decent backlinks, but the domain ratings are lower than what you have. So that's, it's a shame. They're set up more. If I open theirs up, they're set up more for Syracuse. So if we go to their website, so they're really Syracuse focused, but we could build out a Syracuse page on your website, use all of the power that you already have, maybe point some of those backlinks towards your Syracuse market and really, bump that up. Now I'm taking an assumption here that I could change. I just use Syracuse because I know the market. I'm from Saratoga Springs area. I'm very familiar with Syracuse. I just wanted to kind of give you that overview. So content, citations, backlinks. We can really, you can work on some of those items. We can work on some of those items. I'm sorry this video went a little long. I just really, wanted to point out some of these things to you. You have a great business, obviously. You've been doing it a long time. I just think that a little better strategy in your digital part of things could really help you grow your business if you're looking to grow. Some people aren't, but that's my little kind of overview for you. Please take a look. Sorry it's so long, but I just really wanted to get that to you. So have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.